Hi, I'm Daniel.
And I'm Charles.
Welcome to Tech with Dan and Charles. Today we'll review the iPad Air 4.
We have 10 features to talk about today. More than 10 features to talk about today. Starting with feature number 1, 10.9-inch LED backlit two-tone display.
So I'll turn it on so you can see, but this is how big the screen size is. It's 10.9 inches, almost the exact same as the iPad Pro, and true tone basically means the colors are very vibrant and like true tone, so as close to the color as possible.
Okay, the next feature, a lot of space, 64 gigs to 256 gigs, and you can also get some more on the iCloud. So tell me about the space store capacity.
It's a really good amount of storage, especially if you're just using it for like FaceTime or like school and stuff. It's really good because I use it for school and it has enough storage, and I've been using this for 4 months and I've had no problem whatsoever with storage.
And you've also done your videos for the Dan and Adam Bro show on it, right?
Yeah.
So I think you have quite a few videos on it.
Yeah, I have a lot of videos on it and it's never run out of storage.
So I know the other thing we use a lot is the camera. So a 12 MP back camera and a 7 MP front camera.
So I'll start off with the front camera. It's a 7 megapixel camera and it's really good for FaceTime, selfies, and Zoom calls. And yeah, so it's a really good camera, really good quality, and yeah.
And what about the 12 megapixel back camera?
Yeah, so the 12 megapixel back camera is really good for filming, taking pictures, and photos of anything you see or want to take a picture of. It has really good quality with 4K photos and videos.
Interesting. So let's go to charging port. So it has a USB-C charger and no headphone jack, so really just one port.
Yeah, so the USB-C port is good because you can charge it and add other accessories to go from like USB-C to HDMI or like USB-A, any other port that you would need.
Interesting. Touch ID. Show me the Touch ID and how does the Touch ID work?
So the Touch ID is built into the off button since there's no home button. It's made with sapphire crystal, so it picks it up really easily. So I'll just do a quick demonstration. Let me turn it on. See, right away it logs you in.
Okay, so next on support for Apple Pencil Gen 2 and a Magic Keyboard. What's the Magic Keyboard?
So the Magic Keyboard is Apple's keyboard that makes it look like the iPad is floating like this. And it holds it up really high so you're not bending down or like hurting your back. You can sit nice and straight. And then the Apple Pencil is this pencil right here, and more on that later.
So we have a video coming up on the Apple Pencil shortly. When is that video going to come up?
In 2 weeks.
Okay, so look forward to the video on the Apple Pencil, which is going to be released in the next 2 weeks. Back to the features on the iPad Air 4, the A14 Bionic chip. What's that and how is its performance?
The iPad Pro actually has a different chip. I think it's the A1ZZ2 chip. But the iPad Air 4 actually has the A14 Bionic chip, which some people say is a lot faster than the iPad Pro. As you can see, really responsive browser, and yeah, it's really good at opening and running games and anything you could think of.
So how many applications do you have open at one time when you're using the iPad?
So it actually has something called multitasking, where you can swipe up like this, grab like messages, and then swipe it up here, and it can run multiple apps at one time, so it's really good for multitasking.
Interesting. So some other features over here, I see auto stabilization. I guess this is with the picture taking and videos?
Yeah, so the auto video and stabilization for photos is really good when you're filming an action scene and you're running with the camera or trying to film someone riding a bike or anything like that.
Okay. And is the iPad Air 4 the first one where we have live photos? Because I know live photos were only on the phones. What's this?
It's actually not the first one with live photos, but it's been like a work in progress on the iPads for a while. So it's actually really good with the iPad Air 4.
Autofocus again, is this pictures and videos?
Yeah, so the autofocus helps focus on pictures and items really fast, so then you're not trying to focus on it, or you're not waiting for it to focus. It does it immediately with the A14 Bionic.
And does it help with moving pictures or
Yeah,
taking
it helps
videos?
with moving pictures and photos.
Okay. What about the 4K video? Like, tell me a little bit more
So
about
the 4K video and photos are really good at capturing a lot of detail and color with the True Tone display. So that helps a lot.
Okay, closing out onto the features, a dual mic and 4 speaker grills.
So there's 2 mics on the iPad Air 4, one over here on the side, and then one on the back next to the camera. And then it also has 4 speaker grills, 2 right here and 2 on the other side. Although it only has 2 speakers, there is 4 grills, so it's really good at giving you nice audio.
Can you do a test and let everybody hear what the speakers sound like?
Yeah, it is insanely loud. So we're playing one of our newest videos from the version. This is soft volume. This is half. And this is full, which is insanely loud.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, and finally, a very important feature is the battery life. So 10 hours of battery life.
So the 10 hours of battery life are really good at just not dying during the day, and you can use it a lot without it running out of power. And I've used it for school, and I've never had a problem with it dying during school.
So overall, it sounds like you're very happy with an iPad Air 4.
Yeah, I'm really happy, and it's way cheaper than the iPad Pro, so it's really good at just being a daily driver and for less than an iPad Pro.
Excellent. So that's a wrap for our features on the iPad Air 4. So what's up next?
The Apple Pencil Generation 2. More on that in 2 weeks.
Okay. Thanks everyone for watching.
Hope you guys enjoyed.